Okay, guys, I thought I'd show you right quick what I'm doing as far as the trucks go. I'm getting into the process now where I'm starting to put them together. I took these Flyer Flex trucks, ground off that back rivet, and used this spring-loaded center punch, and that knocks those rivets right out. Then what you get is you got a side plate just like this. Now I've taken and I've already drilled this thing out so that I can mount it to the side, but I want to put springs on it. So what I did was, this one's already got the spring attached. It's not really attached, but it's been machined out. As you can see, I got those slots cut in it. Well, what I've got is I've got a cutter for an end mill, and I have a machinist's vise, goes forwards, goes sideways. I square the vise to the table, and then I'll take this with a cutter and I'll move this jaw in, and I'll run the vise going this way, back and forth, the full length of this jaw. So if it stays about the same distance, just barely kisses it, then that tells me that I'm going to get a real good straight line. This is that's a 1/16 cutter. This is a real cheap skill drill, probably made in China, $130. It's all right for this, but you really can't cut with it like you could on a mill because the head starts to chatter. So what I do is I take and I make multiple cuts, and then I set it down in there, and then I move it forwards or backwards to freshen out the hole. Then I touch it up with a very small jeweler's file, and it works really, really well. As you can see, it's laid out pretty nice. Like I say, but you've got to make sure you've got it square, and you can't force it when you're cutting it because it will start to drift. So you just do that very gently, and it works really fine. So that's what we're up to. We want to get the trucks on this to this point right here. Now these are the Flyer non-flex trucks, but I will use that on the back of the Interurban, and I also will apply the springs to it. And then you take that. This is initially what you've got, and of course I cut that journal box off because there's no axle there. So why would you have a journal box? And it gives a pretty good effect. So that's what we're up to today on the Easter weekend. I should have this. I should have these trucks finished, the side plates finished by the end of the weekend. They're going to be soaked in rust remover, and then I'll clean them all up, shoot them with a light primer. The base color will be black, and I think that will pop pretty good. It will be a black side plate with chrome or nickel-colored springs and brass journal boxes. So I think it'll look pretty good. All right, guys, have a safe Easter. Talk with you later. Toodaloo.